Hello, welcome back to a brand new Player 2 Players. My name is Paul James, and today we are playing the final origin story chapter from Octopath Traveler 2. We are exploring the journey of Osvald, who we just found eating shit in the snow. And now we're going to try and learn as to, like, some reasons to how and why he got there.
For the record, you, Osvald, plead not guilty. Is that correct? The facts are thus. Upon extinguishing the fire, the bodies of your wife and daughter were found in the rubble. They were nearly charred beyond recognition. A gruesome sight. I'm sure you agree. Thus, the court accepts, without objection, immolation as the cause of death. However, there is one last inexplicable detail. Nothing one could reasonably consider the cause of the conflagration was found at the scene. Ergo, the fire ought not to have happened at all. Absent the use of magic, that is. You were a scholar of magic, weren't you, Osvald? Is that a mere coincidence?
I think not.
Having conducted a thorough investigation of the scene, the court holds the following to be true. You, Osvald, were the only one capable of starting such a fire.
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since Osvald. Fuck. I don't know.
The court hands down the following.
I've recorded 4 of these today in the hopes of getting this series done.
We find you guilty of the murder of your wife and daughter, for which you are sentenced to life imprisonment on Frigid Isle.
Now, this would be a fascinating inclusion to the team. If I, in fact, am bringing a murderer with me.
Harvey.
Or someone even accused.
The man who took everything from me shall die by my hand. I swear it. Frigid Isle. A solitary island. Blanketed in snow all through the year. The nearest continent is due east. 4 days' journey by sea. Even on the largest vessel. Even then, the fierce blizzards at sea can make a wreck of the mightiest ships. Trips to and from this accursed place are heavily regulated.
Seems legit. Doesn't look like a pleasant place in the slightest.
This place holds all.
Hell, what temperature is it here? It's 12 degrees where I live right now.
It held
at 10:40 p.m. Freezing my ass off. Let alone that.
None have escaped. Or rather, I should say, the deplorable treatment of the prisoners ensures that lives end before sentences do. I have survived for 1,879 days, but neither the unforgiving climate nor the ravages of time shall extinguish the fire in my breast.
There's a real hate here. This is a revenge story.
Another frigid day in hell, eh, Professor? You know what this is? It's your little notebook. It never leaves your hands, does it? Oh,
don't look at me like that. I'm only borrowing it. You were quite the scholar, weren't you? Yes, this notebook could be worth quite a lot. I'm sure it'd fetch me a tidy pile of cigarettes. You're welcome to take it back, of course, but you'll have to fight me for it.
Then let's fight. Like, even the music's gone. Like, there's just nothing. Except that horrible wind.
Got no use for your filthy scribblings anyhow. Help! Guards! He's gonna kill me! Help! Somebody!
What's all this about?
It's him. He attacked me.
Well, if it isn't Osvald, our magical murderous scholar. How do you like the new toy I gave you, Professor? It's a fine little muzzle, isn't it? Keeps you from speaking those spells you love so much. You're the only one who has the honor of wearing it, I'll have you know. You should be kissing my feet.
Except that you can't.
What's that look for? And no defiance when I see it, and I'll have none of it. I'd love to hear what you sound like. I really would. When you're begging for your life, that is.
13 seconds. 13 seconds from the time a prisoner calls for help to the guard's response. At least some valuable information's come of all this. 1 warden and 34 guards for 292 prisoners. Over time, I've learned much about the way the prison and the people within it work. And all of that knowledge shall inform my eventual escape.
Yeah, there is a hate nestled within Osvald that is
An escape
fascinating.
for which the plan is written in this notebook, using a cipher, naturally. I've revised said plan numerous times these last 5 years, and polished it to a fine sheen. Only 3 pieces of the puzzle remain. The first, an escape route.
Oh, so the key thing, like
For this,
how do I get out of
I
here?
have chosen a passage that leads beneath the prison. This passage is overlooked even by the guards themselves, and it leads directly out of this place. I must conduct a more thorough review of it, and soon.
The second, suitable clothing. Once I escape, I'll be exposed to the elements. The cold will claim me in minutes if I'm clad in nothing but these rags. The third and final, an accomplice. To escape on my own would be to rely on my own assumptions. I require the help of another with intimate knowledge of the prison's inner workings. With these three pieces in place, my plan shall move that much closer to completion. At which point, only its execution shall remain.
This is like the entire thing that he basically needs. Like, he's got nothing.
Wake up, human filth! To work with you!
I understand this island was once dotted with mines. Entire mountains were reduced to rubble for ore, and the prison was built atop the wreckage. To this day, there remains phosphor buried in the frigid earth. It's immensely flammable and sells for a fair bit of coin. So the prisoners are forced to mine it, and the guards line their pockets with the proceeds.
Sounds like typical prison sort of stuff.
Mine scum! Keep those hands moving! I said, keep moving! Unless you'd rather freeze to death. What's wrong with you?
I can't move anymore. Too cold.
Don't you go soft on me, criminal filth. Need I remind you that you were sent here to atone for your misdeeds? So beg whatever God you serve for forgiveness, and dig, you useless little mole! Your life is worthless compared to the precious phosphor you cleave from the earth. And believe you me, we'd burn you instead if you were anywhere near as easy to set alight. Do you understand? Answer me!
Warden, sir, he's already dead.
Stop! He's already dead.
An unfortunately common sight. We are adaptable creatures. Any environment, no matter how horrific, can be made ordinary. Forced labor is followed by a vanishingly small window of free time. It is in this free time that I review the remaining pieces of my plan.
Alright.
They are three.
We know what they are.
The first, an escape. The prison is as old as it is massive. There are bound to be gaps and awkward seams. Perhaps I can glean a hint or two from someone with intimate knowledge of the island's history. The second, suitable clothing. One they call the Provisioner sells the clothing I'll need to survive. But first, I need to find them.
Alright. And the third is an accomplice.
My accomplice cannot be an ordinary prisoner. I must find someone capable of enacting my escape plan. Then all that will remain is the plan's execution.
Right. Save.
There are not so many guards watching the cafeteria during this shift. Now is my chance.
Okay, my accomplice is in here. Scrutinize, glean new information.
No.
It'll be you, Emerald. You're the one.
You there. What are you playing at? Skulking around and sizing up all the prisoners. Ah, right. You can't speak on account of the muzzle. I've been watching you. You know, for the last 5 years.
Creep.
And all that time you've been feigning indifference while you surveil the place, right? The other prisoners, the guards, everyone and everything. Watching for minute differences, like you're making some sort of audit. As far as I'm concerned, only 2 types of prisoners watch silently for 5 years. Hungry beasts and people plotting an escape. That's it. If it's the former, I know some. But if it's the latter, so which one are you? Shake your head if you're the former, or nod. So, my eyes didn't deceive me. Now, for my formal request. I can be
Okay.
of use to you. I got lots
So we have our accomplice.
I'll only share with a close confidant. I've collected it over my long years in this place. That's why they come. I know my information's good. You could do far worse, Professor Jailbreak.
Only someone of considerable wit could have figured out my plot from mere observance. Further, he is correct that I have need of his.
Yep.
I can certainly use him to my advantage.
I knew you'd see it my way. So,
This horrid island is 4 days' journey from the nearest shore. Even if our escape proves successful, we'll need a ship capable of making the journey to the mainland. I have set my sights on the vessel carrying the inspectors, who visit the prison on an erratic schedule. Thus, I need to know when it is due to arrive next. The ledger containing that
Oh,
information
man.
is
It's
fiercely
hitting the end of the
guarded.
night.
I stand no chance of laying eyes on it. But all I need to know is the date. For that will be the date we make our escape.
understood. That won't come easily. possible, though. I'll contact you once I have. One more thing. Get me the key to this muzzle. Can't make any promises there, seeing as it was made just for you. Let's just pray luck is on our side, eh, confidant?
All right.
The plan is in motion. I just need to let the informant do his work.
Osvald. Osvald. Have you found the answer?
To work, maggots!
It's definitely a more, like, this is a more plodding intro, but it's kind of necessary. So it'll be really, again, it'll be really fascinating. Yeah. It'll be more fascinating as to, like, I think, see how the narrative plays out once we're out. There's our provisioner.
So you're the muzzled skull.
Yep.
You look like you need something. Same as everyone else who comes to see me. The name's Bale.
Christian
Most call
Bale.
me the Provisioner. I can secure most anything people ask for. Not for money, given our circumstances. But everyone has something of value on them, if you know what I mean.
So, he won't hand it over for free. I'd better scrutinize some of the other prisoners.
Yeah, I got nothing I want to give, so it's extracting information about him that I can throw back at him.
I don't believe this prisoner, no.
Dropped his coin purse the other day, and this prisoner watched as Bale picked it up. He doesn't. There we go. As Bale knows his weakness.
Here it is. Sure. Let's see how he responds.
Finally come.
What's that? What? Where did you get this? Whatever you want, it's yours. Just swear you won't speak a word of this to anyone.
Good. There's my cold weather wear.
My plan proceeds. This clothing ought to keep me from freezing to death.
End of the
Back to
day.
your cells, you animals. That will have to wait. Back to the hole for now.
Osvald.
Osvald,
Osvald.
have you found the answer?
No, Harvey. Though I have a theory.
I've
Behold this
been
small plate.
here.
Nothing exceptional.
This is Osvald's
Yet if I apply
study,
the
whatever
equation
space.
I have
I've
here,
wandered into this
it's
space and was like,
intensity is
this has something to do with the character.
And in theory, its power is multiplied. However, as long as it remains a flame, its power is limited. Using equations to amplify magic powers? This is incredible. You're a genius, Osvald.
I mean, maths is
The one true magic.
a
You're
powerful
one
magic
step
tool,
closer to
says
it,
the math teacher.
just standing alone atop the summit of magic scholarship. Though, I must warn you not to grow too fond of the idea, for I will surpass you.
Time to work, you worthless sacks of meat. Up and out!
Alright, we've got one more thing to do. We'll save again.
I must find a prisoner. I don't believe
No,
this.
he's useless. I don't think he'll provide me much either. It'll be the other person wrapped around the corner, the furthest away. Oh, maybe. Let's walk that back. I'm sorry. I showed you no respect.
Passage. I don't just know it. I helped build it. But don't go asking me details. Best I can say is there ought to be a labor report for it on file in the library.
The library.
Alright, how does one get to the library? So we're back outside. Back out to the frigid aisle.
This must be the labor report that prisoner spoke of. Whoever wrote it spared no detail in recording the construction of the passage. And they were a prisoner as well. Must be why no one gave it so much as a second glance. There's an entry to the passage right by the guard station.
Of course, by the guard station. So we'll have to find a guard or two.
Proceeding as planned. I've studied the tunnel's construction, and I am certain it is suitable for my escape.
Again, very different tone, like each of the 8 stories, and this being the final one.
Seems I'm out of time. Back to the
All drastically different. The pacing differs. This is obviously the slowest of the lot,
Have you found
But-
the answer?
increasingly intriguing.
I've reached a
It's
dead
Temenos who's a bit of a dick still.
There's just one last
Don't
piece
like him.
missing. I've explored every possible avenue, but it's nowhere to be found. What could possibly be powerful enough to serve as the source of the one true magic?
You've done enough, Osvald. Well done, truly. Now, allow me, the great Harvey, to provide the final piece for you.
Harvey.
All right.
Confidant.
Is it go time?
It took a while, but the goods came in.
What's this? I don't recall giving you permission to speak to one another.
You misunderstand, Warden. This isn't what it...
It's your lucky day, scum! Speak another word, and I will bury you in the very pit in which you toil!
At least that's the last I'll ever feel of that club, right? I'll see you at the storehouse behind the mess hall.
Let's launch this escape.
Good to see you, Confidant. It sure wasn't easy, but I nicked it. The inspection ledger. Better still, the inspectors are due to arrive tomorrow. All we need to do is follow your plan to the letter. We're nearly free.
Tomorrow. At last, the time has come.
Escape.
Can't believe they made it.
Aye, the gods are in a foul mood yet again. Sure to be another horrible day in hell.
I want to left far too far away from that fire pit. That'll be uncomfortably cold.
The inspectors should be arriving soon. Prison patrols will be short-handed while they ready a welcome party for the ship. That leaves a small window in which to begin executing our plan.
It's time. Here we go.
First, we need to make our way to the underground passage. The entrance to the underground passage should be just about here.
Excellent work, Confidant. Onward. But first, I have a little something for you. The key to that muzzle of yours. I'm locked up now, sure. But I was quite the thief outside these walls. Now I finally get to hear your voice. Huh? Well, aren't you gonna say anything?
You might have forgotten how to speak.
It's cold.
Now I see why they needed to muzzle you. You're quite the talker.
There's no time. Keep moving. Oh, and thanks for the key.
You're real warm and fuzzy, aren't you? Save the thanks for when we make our escape. Off we go, confidant.
Alright, down we go. I didn't actually pay attention to what I got the first time there. Still just got a stick and prisoner's clothes. Cool.
Wait a minute.
Now then.
Like, naturally, I don't, you know, have the...
Fire. Broken. Fire.
There we go. It's over.
Invaluable insight.
It seemed like an interesting pathway there. I'm glad I pursued that a little bit. Interesting to see it on the map. On the map too. Get back up there. There was...
I need a plan.
I mean, it's fireball, right?
But found a weakness.
That's that.
Fire. But broken.
And surely we level up.
This is the informant's turn.
There we go. Yeah, I spotted that chest. Sinner's Staff. Not a substantial upgrade, but it's an upgrade. And it's a free upgrade at that. I've only got one primary weapon. And I guess we're coming up to the end of this thing, because there's our save point. There's our mate. Oh, the prisoner this time. Like, good on all of them, like, rolling in with $2,000. Like, they've all got a little bit of money. Right, here we go. Broken ladder.
No! The ladder's been destroyed. Damn! We were so close.
The cuts look fresh. This was done recently. I fear I've underestimated our opponent.
That you did.
Here he is.
At long last, the scholar speaks. Hello, Osvald. I commend you for making it this far. You even managed to remove the muzzle. But your choice of ally was your downfall. We've been watching Emerald for some time now. I suspected you two would work together.
I'm sorry, confidant. I should have known.
Save your breath. The fault is mine.
Yeah, I shouldn't have trusted you, dick.
And I will correct it.
Oh, you're You're not the first, you know? I've seen countless like you. So many have tried, and every last one died a tragic death. And so it would be my honor to put you back in your place.
All right.
My way.
Do I have to?
Wasn't expecting lightning to be his.
I'll fight it a bit.
Thinking time. Fire.
I think I'll still. Okay, no, the others might be vulnerable to lightning as well then.
Strike them down according to plan.
Okay, the other two goons just happen to be weak to lightning as well.
This should hold you.
Get his health back up.
Now then. Strike them down.
You got me. Happy?
I'm gonna keep going the stab in the dark approach because
Fight it a bit.
Thinking time.
I will set things right.
Alright. I mean, it's the heaviest blow I can deal. Lightning damage is all their weakness.
Strike them down. Finish.
Excellent.
I need a plan. Strike them down.
You got me. Happy?
All right.
Oh dear.
Out. I see now, but no.
I underestimated him. He's a better fighter than I expected. That won't be a problem, though. Based on my calculations,
What are you chattering on?
now then.
I'll keep myself alive because that'll be probably game over if I eat shit. I guess. Right, cool. Oh, they come back. All right, let's focus on getting the health back up. Let's kind of have everyone alive and kicking for starters.
Thanks, Professor. Here, Professor.
Thank you.
Do I have to? Here, Professor.
Thank you.
All
I
right.
need a plan.
Now start working the warden's health down. But I'm in no hurry. Let's just gradually take him down. Don't need you interrupting though. Then one more strike. Leaving him exposed.
All according to plan.
Yeah, you'll swat, that's fine. You'll.
Well done.
Let me feel my wrath.
Come on.
Fire.
Ho ho ho!
No.
Oh, yes.
Strike them down.
Now, let's not have some sort of surprise loss at the end here. Let's make sure the health is right up for Osvald. Just in case.
You got me. Happy?
I need a push. Strike them down. You're finished.
It's over!
I've seen worse methods.
Now the escape continues.
Don't think you can escape this place.
Man, I'm going to use your dead body as a stepladder up to that thing.
Confidant? Looks like there's more rats where these came from.
He's going to give me a boost.
A crack.
Oh,
This
right.
could be our... We have to keep moving.
We'll use your magic.
Where exactly? This is...
No.
Flames, reduce this wall to ash.
Whoa. Yeah,
We have to go. Now.
All right.
The hardest part is still ahead.
And that's the end. And we just find Osvald sitting in... Oh, just eating shit in the snow. But that ended in pretty epic fashion. I was pretty keen on that.
Osvald,
Ah, he's being tempted by his old.
have you found the answer?
No answers today either. And the sun hangs low. Rita and Elaine are likely preparing dinner. I should be getting back.
Helena! Helena! No!
Harvey?
Long have I toiled in your shadow. But now, I've taken all that once was yours. And in due course, I shall complete the one true magic.
Yeah, I like the
There
story.
he is. It's Osvald.
Harvey.
You bastard! This, Osvald, is my answer.
Yeah, no one in the court decided to pull him in because
Fire. is
the
burning.
evil cackle didn't seem suspicious. The fact that he was there didn't seem suspicious.
You took everything from me.
Just saying. Shitty court system. All right.
Professor.
Oh,
Hey, Professor Osvald.
end of chapter 1. We're not actually the end of chapter 1. I've gone to outro this thing twice already.
Are you alive in there?
You
gotta stay alert. I'm counting on you.
There's light up ahead. Let's go.
We've done it! We've escaped that godforsaken prison!
Don't celebrate yet. They know we've escaped.
Then what do you propose we do next, Professor? And I'd like an answer before we freeze to death.
The last part will be the hardest. Escaping the island. The Inspector's vessel should be docked at the pier. And yet... the Warden likely told them about our escape. Let's see what we can learn about the situation. Come. We make for the ship.
There's a save point. We'll utilize that. This is actually prolonged a bit further than I'd expected in the end.
Wait a minute. Do I have to? Get it, that's that.
Fire. Broken.
Oh, come on.
Do I have to?
There we go.
What a letdown.
Seems like there's still quite a bit ahead in the end. The old magic nut.
Wait a minute.
I need a plan. Fire. All according to plan.
Probably? Yeah, whatever.
Fire.
Completely obliterate that wolf.
I've seen worse methods.
I'll admit I was not expecting another round of combat before hitting this end sequence here. But we've got plenty of guards ahead.
Did you hear? There are prisoners on the loose.
Put everyone on patrol. Hunt them down.
Damn, you were right. Even the inspectors have heard about us. What do we do now?
Alter our plans. There's no other choice. We can't stow away on their ship now. They'll make other arrangements.
Other arranger? Do you...
There they are. Seize them.
They found us!
That was inevitable. We have to...
Wait a minute!
Now then.
Hey, under be lightning.
Strike them down. Very effective.
Do I have to? I'll slice you to bits.
Oh, you're kidding. They're all focused on one?
Now then. Strike them down. Weak. I need a plan. I'm done.
I'll slice you to bits.
I thought it was meant to be like 4 strikes.
Now then.
2 to 4.
What a letdown.
We have to find somewhere to hide. They'll run us.
There's a shack just there.
Let's go.
No, no one's ever going to spec that one that's just slightly off the path from the blokes you knocked out.
What's the plan, Professor? They're bound to catch us.
We can't use the inspector's ship as we planned. We'll need something else.
If you have any bright... I'm freezing my rocks off here.
What did you just say?
What? That I'm freezing my rocks off?
That's it. You're a fantastic assistant, Emerald.
Well, my freezing rocks are gonna save us?
Okay, stop talking about your balls.
No. The straw over there is.
What could you possibly do with a bit of straw?
If we have no ship, then we will make our own.
No way.
Surely you're joking. Crossing the ocean on a boat of straw? Do you think us otters?
Nay, we are human and have the intellect to prove it. Storm of ice. I give you our ice boat. A foundation of buoyant straw beneath a thick sheet of ice.
What? You made a boat! I can hardly believe my eyes. This might actually work.
They jumped the shark a little bit on this bit, I think.
I once heard of a town blanketed in snow and divided by a river. The people there laid batches of straw down in the river and splashed water atop them until an icy bridge formed. Entire horse-drawn carriages crossed over the ice bridges without incident.
You're stretching it, Osvald.
It's not for you. Yes. Yes, that should prove seaworthy.
You know, if you just don't freeze to death over the course of the next
There's
4
no
days,
chance of the
considering
boat melting
you're sitting in
this
a boat
cold.
of ice and the temperatures will be sub-zero. What? Okay. Oh, here we go. So it's not the whole ocean we're trying to... But
Well, made it out of that alive. I have to say, the boat's surprisingly sturdy.
Of course it is. Do not doubt my ice magic.
now just a bit of fire in the hand for a bit, just so you can both warm up.
Given the season, the current should carry us to the mainland. But one thing still worries me. They'll continue their pursuit, even if we manage to reach the mainland. In my initial plan, I hoped to sink the inspector's vessel before we reached shore. It was to look like an accident, and ensure we were presumed dead. Clearly, we won't have that luxury now.
I've been meaning to ask you something, Professor.
Go on.
You were brought in for killing your wife and child. Did you do it?
doesn't concern you.
But no.
I've been on Frigid Isle a long time. I've met more prisoners than I care to remember. But you're not like the rest of them. No, there's something different about you. Stop, Professor.
Huh?
I said stop. I can't do this. I can't go with you. A boat of ice? Is this some sick joke? It's a 4 days journey to the mainland, if we're lucky. We'll likely freeze to death by then. You can take your chances aboard this frozen dinghy, but I will be commandeering the Inspector's ship.
That won't be easy with everyone out there looking for you. They'll deploy fleets from Frigid and the mainland, trapping you at sea. You've a better chance of crossing safely on something small like this.
Well, I won't know that until I try, will I?
So, Emerald, will we see you again in one of these subsequent chapters? That's
you
ultimately where we're at.
So long, Osvald.
I won't mourn him.
Oh, damn it. Why commandeer? Just stow away.
Ah. There he is! Damn. Launch the boat! No!
I
said do it now! I have very little patience. Osvald was right. I'll never make it out on this ship. Not just to arrest me again. Only one thing left to do. They made me mind phosphol till I spit blood.
Oh dear.
So, I might as well put it to good use. Farewell, Professor.
Only one puzzling fact remained. Emerald. Why did you set fire to the Inspector's ship? His actions drew the attention of the guards, allowing my small boat to escape unnoticed. And not only that, I doubt anyone is chasing me now. They have no way of knowing that Emerald and I split up. They're likely to assume that I was also aboard the Inspector's sinking ship. Emerald's final act was utterly... Well, some mysteries never get solved. An emptiness has settled in my breast. Emerald.
Now I don't know. I'm not going to call it.
So I keep rowing, as far as my arms will take me, wherever that may be.
Welcome home, dear.
Rita.
You must be exhausted.
It wasn't so bad.
Oh, Osvald. How I long to be with you, to ease your pain. To get you looking presentable again. To make you some goulash with Elena.
Rita,
Alas, my dear, I cannot. You have unfinished business. So you cannot stay here. For it is not yet time. I love you, my dear.
Rita.
So still, how did I come to find him eating shit in the snow?
Ah, you're awake. Welcome to the small fishing village of Cape Cold.
Oh.
In my 30 years looking after this little finger of land, I've seen 3 prisoners wash up from frigate. But you're the first to do so alive. You're a quiet one. Has your mouth frozen shut as well?
I can't believe, in the nicest way possible, because I'm enjoying the thing. I can't believe it's still going.
You're a scholar, are you not? Forgive me, but I could not resist a look through your personal effects. I too am a scholar. Look.
Okay.
Here, take this robe.
Thank you kindly, good man.
Come now. This is...
Yeah, it's the least you could
From
do.
here on out, I ask that you lead an honorable life.
Lead an honorable life. That day shall never come. Harvey, you took everything from me. This fire in my breast shall never be extinguished. And you shall die by my hand. I swear it.
Is that the end of Osvald's chapter 1? That was chapter 2. I suppose it did say chapter 1 end before. I just thought it was like some pump fake of sorts. Okay, there we go. At last. And that explains why it was a little bit longer, because we actually got 2 Osvald chapters. That concludes this entry of Player 2 Plays. That concludes the origins of Osvald's story and this series of 8 Octopath Traveler 2 Player 2 Plays videos. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. All the buttons down below. Hit the notification bell. That way you're alerted to every new video the moment it goes live on the channel. That includes patched, more Player 2 Plays, Gamer School, and a whole bunch more. Some awesome stuff that can only be found exclusively on this channel, so please subscribe and go and check it out. Visit the website player2.net.au for reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, links to the podcast series, Patched, the Player 2 Pixelcast, and Dev Diary. There's been some sensational developer guests on the show in recent weeks and months, and there are more to come, so please subscribe and go and check it out. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au, kicking a few bucks. The lower tiers, early access to episodes. The higher tiers, monthly episode exclusives. And finally, there's Twitter. You'll find me at Paul James Games. The website, you'll find at player2au. And until next time, thank you very much to Bandai Namco Australia and Square-Enix for providing a copy of the code for the purposes of these Player 2 plays, as well as the written review, which you will find on the website in due course, player2.net.au. Thank you very much for watching, not only this, but hopefully the entire series of 8 videos that I've put together. Thanks a lot for watching. Cheers.